Hola, you guys here? Hi. Hi, guys. I know for those that are new, I don't usually sound this rough. Um, I lost my voice, but it's coming back. Um, for those that are new, I usually go live once a month, or I've been trying to commit to going live with you guys once a month. And Libra gang, I didn't forget about you guys. I haven't really been I've been preoccupied with personal readings and stuff like that. You guys know I don't always get all the signs out, right? How are you guys doing? Peace and love to each and every single one of you. What is a karmic? Oh, we're starting off there. Oh, fuck. Actually, it's funny. The energies that I've been getting. So this live is going to be surrounding the harvest full moon. I've been getting a lot of karmic energy. So like the justice card keeps popping up for everyone. A lot of people in the personal spreads, which obviously Libra season's coming, but that is about the balancing of karma. You know, Saturn, while Saturn was retrograde doing what it was doing, I felt this energy from July, like this balancing of karma for good or for bad. It is going to be ushered in. And I believe this harvest full moon is really tethered to a lot of pregnancy energy that I was getting in you guys' monthlies. So it's like a lot of people are going to be finally reaping what they sow in both a positive and negative way. But if you've been ascending, you've been balancing karma. Therefore, this should be a reaping season because you've been tending to your crop and you have been investing in what it is you were sowing over your ascension process. A lot of people started their ascension process in the last year, 6 months, 2 years, and didn't really get to see the birthing of the new world a lot of people have been downloading, or their new world, new life. That's coming in. Okay. This 2020 portal, man, you're going to see people living very differently than they were a couple of years back. Now, that seems like a very general statement for sure, but there's going to be it's like everything's going to get flipped on its head. You know, there's a lot of good people who've been getting the raw end of the stick. A lot of bad people have been living their best life. It's like things are turning, things are flipping. Sorry, I'm just running my mouth. I'm coming in, period. Yes, Justin, yes. Hey, 80 AT. I hope I sound okay. This is as good as it's gonna get, right? Yeah, Friday the 13th. You know, I don't partake in those kind of things. Hey, Black Swan Tarot. Hey guys, I'm gonna do a spread, just a collective spread. It won't be too long because my voice is like crushed and I got some things I gotta do. But I thought if I was gonna do a monthly collective reading, it would be this full moon here. You guys know I'm not an astrologer either, so don't expect me to know things astrologers know. And I do smoke pot. For those that are new, it's not the nature of this. Feel free to smoke with me. If not to worry about it, okay? And got frankincense burning for you guys. How have you guys been feeling? How was Virgo season for you? I laugh because I already know some karma got dished out in Virgo season. But anyway, that's my own personal business. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I know I haven't started pulling cards yet, but still. And we're going to get into prayer and get started, all right? Okay, guys. You guys feeling all right? Sun is essential, death of self, needed to die. Yeah, a lot of people have been feeling uncomfortable with themselves. And that's good. If you're in the ascension process and you're feeling a little bit detached from yourself or confused about, this is good. This is the universe challenging you with the version of yourself you're supposed to be against the version of yourself you've been dragging along from time, right? A lot of people are being challenged. So a lot of people are confused, don't know what the fuck's happening. Not so much externally, it's more internally. People are tripping out. Tampa, hey, James, 550 here. Yeah. Throat chakra. Yeah, my throat chakra got lit. Okay. Yeah, paying the consequences of it. All right. It's a bitch. Oh, I thought I was bugging. Wait. Oh, wow. It's a bitch. I thought I was bugging. What you thought? What you talking about? Come back. Sanji. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Don't get me started. I barely came on this live. Anyway, let's get into prayer so I get my energy grounded ASAP. I don't put monitors and moderators on these lives and stuff. It's like, you know, this isn't a tattoo. It's just henna. I don't feel like I should have to have moderators on here. If you see somebody like saying some fucked up shit, say something, you know, address it. Do me a solid. Anyway, let me get into it. I'm moody today. Nah. No. Like, I'm like, oh my God, it's been a bitch. Oh, okay, sorry, Sanji. You see, I see that. Me assuming positive intent is a thing. So blessings and peace be to us all. Okay. Side by side in this good fight. Yes. Lizzie Darko, thank you for your support as always. Good vibes to you. Good vibes back to you, friend. I'm doing all right. Personally, like, I like to disconnect, you know, from like the YouTube world and stuff. So this is a bit late for a live for me to be connecting with you guys, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, let's get into prayer and get started. I'm going to use the New Era Elements Tarot by Eleanor Piper, who is a PhD in psychology. So these cards are meant to invoke emotions. Okay, they're meant to put an emotion to all of the different tarot cards we know and love. Okay, hey Connie. Cinnamon toast toasty. That's cute. Saltwater told me about you. That's my homie. Yo, for all of you that like tried to like trash Saltwater, whoever had things nasty to, a lot of you people couldn't live a day in Missy's shoes. Like, if you know her in real life, she really came from it. Like, she really did this. So you guys need to just cool with how quick, like, if you don't like her readings, that's one thing, but to like character assassinate her, meanwhile, you have no idea what she's been through, gone through, what her ascension process looks like. Man, all I can say is a lot of you couldn't even survive a day in that woman's shoes from what she's been through. She's done good for herself. All right. Anyways. Yeah, squaring up from it. Yeah, like her readings don't always resonate with me, but she's been showing me support from the jump. You know, I don't always agree with what the fuck she's talking about. I don't give a shit. That's the homie, man. She's done nothing but show love and support, because that's the true essence of who she is, whether you like her readings or not. Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to go into make this about a rant about Missy. Shout out Missy if she's on here. She's probably going to be like, girl, you don't even know. Anyway. All right, let's get into prayer and get started into this, okay? I love you guys, eh? Sorry if my energy feels off. It's not. It's just the energy I'm in. I'm good. All right. Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now in particular, thank you for connecting me with the collective that's tuning in right now for this collective spread regarding this harvest full moon. Please allow me to communicate to the collective clearly the messages that are in your greatest good surrounding your material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me, the collective, all the healing energy, the love, the support, the guidance, the clarification. This girl's tripping. You guys are crazy, man. I do these readings live. You guys can't call me an hour late for your reading. Come on. Email me. I'll reschedule, but you guys can't do that. I'm not addressing this, man. This is why I don't go live a lot, too, because you can't really control what you have to deal with, right? At least if I record and I got something to do, I can pause the shit, right? Anyways, hi from South Africa. That's dope. But yeah, I have to go back into the prayer. That's right. That interrupted the prayer. See that bumba clot. We're going to start again. Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. right now. Please connect me. Please allow me to connect clearly with the collective tuning in right now so that I can communicate clearly to them the messages in their greatest good surrounding their material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for us, the collective. We are nothing without your healing energy, support, love, and guidance. So thank you, Father God, and amen. All right, a couple of messages. Yeah, you saw that, right? I don't care, man. I'm getting these messages out and then we're going about my business. This harvest season for the collective of you tuning in here, okay? This is a positive time. And I don't want you to hear karma and get all fucked up, because if you do get all fucked up, you should be clear about any bad karma you're going to reap, because you have self-awareness and you know that you have reaped negative karma because of the actions you took when you weren't in a healed place and you weren't spiritually woke and strong. Okay, so karma shouldn't freak you out. Every ace has popped up in your pre-shuffle. This is what you guys are reaping. Understand? You guys planted seeds to heal your heart chakra so you could be open to reaping love from somebody, whether new or old. The Ace of Fire came up. That was working on your inner confidence and self-image so that you could feel confident moving forward to passionate new beginnings or even offering them. All right. And then the Ace of Earth, man, that's everything that you invested from a material perspective. Your time is money too. So I consider time pentacles, right? All the time you invested, the money, whatever, you're about to reap that. You're going to understand why you were intuitively guided to put so much effort. Some of you had to battle, pessimism, lack of support, thank you for the donations. I don't ask for them. I get all shy, but I appreciate it. I see 1111. Thank you. But yeah, this is if you've been going to school, reaping season could literally be getting that opportunity fresh out of school or out of an internship, or that promotion that you've been working your ass off for. Okay. Maybe you're going back to school. I don't know, but this is reaping season. And all the monthlies, I was getting pregnancy energy because things are getting born. There's a lot of things you guys were investing in with regards to your time, money, efforts, love, and allowed the divine to redirect you so you could put those efforts somewhere better. You allowed that redirection to happen. You're about to reap. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah. The Empress in a lot of the cards has literally a bundle of like wheat from harvest season. She's pregnant. It's fucking reaping season. So she's got this, she's got bun in the oven. She's got all this shit. That's abundance. It's not only cash, despair. Some of you are a bit fucked up about what you had to remove in order to allow this abundance to come in. Some of you knew it was reaping season and there were certain people that weren't allowed to reap with you. They weren't allowed to share. They didn't invest. When you were investing, they were dogging you out for it, right? Now it's reaping time and everybody want to eat. Everybody want peace. There's 350 people here. Please like the video if you would like to continue watching the video. It's like shit. Four of Comfort. Yeah, let's get into this one, all right? Your overall energy for the harvest full moon, folks. Four of Earth. It's balancing of karma. Okay? Nothing to give, nothing to receive. Just being good where you're at with what you got. I'm telling you, man, if you have self-awareness, you know exactly how this karma is going to balance out for yourself. If you do not, you have a world of bad karma about to tumble down on you. And you have to understand, this karma is divine. This is not the karma at the hands of the fools around you, because they're going to get theirs. I'm talking about divine karma. So whatever comes down to you, it's to teach you. It's to teach you. Okay? Justice. It's not like the justice we know in this bullshit ass system where a part of it's real justice, the justice that lives inside of us, how we know what's right and how we know what's wrong. It's because we've lived by this divine guidance, this divine justice, this divine law for how many fucking lifetimes now? We should know it by the book. I tell you guys, you're all your own judge, jury, lawyers, for your own institutions that you build, right? Anyways, your first card out, grief. Some of you, this grief, okay, is because you don't believe you are going to reap. That's a faith issue. Because if you understand divine law and you're, getting the downloads and you're sitting and meditating with God, nature will show you that this is coming. You'll see signs, synchronicities. You'll hear it. God will show you. But some of you are battling some of you are fighting the battle with the devil about not believing this. Some of you have had to cope with the grief of not believing in good for you, believing that reaping season don't come, or that your efforts don't bring you what it is you want. For a lot of you, there was this self-worth issue. And a lot of you plowed through that and still let the divine guide you to invest yourself in certain ways. And now you're battling the thought that you're not going to reap anything from it, only for you to get beer aces, beer divine justice. So you need to know that this grief you're feeling, if you know it's unwarranted because you put the steps in to be in reaping season, then you need to fight the spiritual battle, because that's what it is. Because the devil is trying to get you down so low that even when it's reaping season, you don't even come out of your house to check. You don't even come out to go check the crop, because the devil's in the cabin telling you, it didn't work out, it ain't coming, nothing's growing, your efforts are futile, they're garbage. Imagine you really didn't come out to go and check. Get where I'm going with that? I hope so. Anyway, 3 of swords. Grief is the 3 of, 3 of airs, 3 of swords in traditional tarot. Next card out, love. Some of you dropped a karmic cycle. Yeah, I saw somebody asking about karmics. Some of you dropped a karmic cycle and are still dealing with the grief of this karmic cycle. If it's a partnership, the reason why this is so heavy is because it's the death to you too. It was almost like for some of you, you ended a relationship, but you also put a death to the version of you that was in this relationship. So it wasn't like you were just walking away from this karmic relationship. You were walking away from a version of yourself that it was masks on, like it wasn't a true version of you. So that's why for a lot of you, this took so long to do, because some of you wanted to leave a partner for a while and had been coping with this not working out or being a reflection of what you truly want, right? Only for it to reach a precipice. And really what got a lot of you to leave this person, it wasn't this person you left behind. It was the version of yourself that you chose to no longer live. And then inherently this person had to go. Okay. Some of you are coming out of heartbreak, your harvest season. We saw that Ace of Cups. A lot of you are coming out of this grief because exactly what the devil told you weren't going to reap is exactly what you're getting, what you're drawing into you. A lot of you are really fighting the battle of faith with regards to love and light. Okay? Because a lot of you have been through a lot of shit that it's not like the divine's like wondering, why don't you believe? No, the divine knows why you don't. Those were trials and tribulations that were always meant to compound your faith to get it to that diamond, that shiny, hard, right? A lot of people are reaping. A lot of people are reaping things their faith have been battling, essentially. Anyway, wow, 2 of Wands. Some of you are embarking in a new path in life with somebody. And you need to be mindful that this grief of the past doesn't stop you from being open and moving forward on a new path with somebody who matches your vibration. So somebody who essentially gets your ascension process without you having to break it down like they're a fucking simpleton. They just naturally understand. So the wanting or the yearning to come together is just, look at that, guys. That's fantastic energy, 222 energy I see here. So a lot of you are coming out of grief. A lot of you are realizing your addictive issues had to do with some grief, and then you address the grief, and your codependent, whether drugs, alcohol, or other people, food, whatever, started to naturally subside. It was like you realized that the reason why your addiction, codependent issues were so hard is because so difficult to overcome is because you weren't really dealing with the root cause of what was making you so fucking hurt, essentially, you know? And I think a lot of you did address this, which is why this has room to come into you, this new opportunity, because if you didn't address this grief, you guys will curve this. I tell you guys all the time. Fear will get you to pass up on your wildest dreams, you know? It really will. The devil be laughing. That fool, man. Daughter of Swords. Some of you need to stop watching someone. Okay, some of you are watching someone partake in this new beginning with somebody else. This person is a karmic that you need to detach from. And it looks like for some of you, this person, you are watching them skip off in their new life or a new relationship or, you know, something like that, and are feeling the grief because I think you might have thought this was what you were going to reap. This person was what you were going to reap this season. And it's not. And you keep watching it and you need not. Like, this is part of that spiritual battle about your faith. The devil is getting you to watch something that you need not watch in order to get you to doubt your faith, because your faith about love, partnership, relationship is dependent on a person instead of the divine. Some of you needed to see some of you were watching this and needed to see this as a way to really detach from it, because it was almost like this wasn't really dawning on you. It's not funny, but I'm just saying it will dawn on you, and then we can move on. All right, in the middle of the spread, okay, little background story. This is, I dreamt of this person prior to buying the deck. I bought this deck because I saw him in it and I tripped the fuck out. I've dreamt him. I've seen him. I've read for people who described me to him and I broke out into fucking tears. I've had other readers describe this person in their reading and they don't even know what they're talking about. But I know. I'm not going to give you the story about how I know this energy, but I believe that for a lot of you, this energy reflects the collective masculine energy. And if it's not an exterior masculine energy, this is reflective of your emotional availability that now brings in. So it was like if you were watering and nurturing something with your emotions and your love, you're about to reap that. A commitment, you know, maybe pregnancy, maybe, you know, something of that nature. And maybe you thought, maybe you were really challenged in thinking that your love and affection couldn't nurture and grow anything, only for you to realize in harvest season that it does. And that it was actually the devil the whole time telling you that your love and your emotions didn't have any weight on nobody, didn't have any value on nothing, only for you to say, no, that's not true. And then be proved that. Some of you are watching your partner because they're behaving funny, and you find out that there is another person in the picture. And I don't really want to read too much into that energy because I'm just not in the mood, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, next card out, despair. We saw this in your pre-shuffle. A lot of you, like I said, were watching something and find out the truth, and then emotionally, the Eight of Cups is walking away. You're walking away from somebody that you thought was your person. And I think what might have triggered that is that you might have seen them with somebody else, or see that they're committing to somebody else or moving forward with somebody else. And now that was the trigger to essentially get you to walk away and fully detach yourself from what was no longer serving you. All right. Let's keep going though. Next card out, Temperance, number 14, which is tomorrow's full moon. A lot of you are balancing out your experience of your ascension. You're grounding yourself in your waters. You are getting the bigger picture. What's balancing you out is a greater understanding of what you've been doing, investing in. And I think you're getting some help to get this balance, because we all know that this temperance is an angel, right? I think something comes in for many of you that is a validation of the work and investment you've put in. It's almost like the divine catches you right before you like say, no, I don't believe. It's like you guys are really maintaining your faith, and the divine knows that and is asking you to be patient while the divine works out a way to truly prove to you, okay, that the steps you've taken are in your best interest, were divinely guided, that you were always meant to reap these things that you are reaping because of the efforts and the sowing you've done. All right. Next card out, Daughter of Earth. There's that seed. There's that gift. There's that reaping, right? And the next card, Abundance. Shocker. I think not. Some people are really going to get the rough end of this whole karma balancing thing, but I don't really pay I really try not to pay no mind to that, because I know that's none of my business. Anyways, I'm going to take a break to see what you guys are saying before we go into clarifications. Yes, this is the, I'm using this deck. New Era Elements. Gotta run, Wilson sister will cut you. Bye, Vaughn Vincent. Thanks for coming even for a bit. Love you too. Okay. Thank you, Sunflower Seeds. Thanks, Sky Lacey. I got some makeup on. I was actually looking a little rough. I haven't been drinking enough water. Thank you, April. I appreciate that. I'll get back into it. I just want to take a little break. It's a social mindset. I like that. I think that was Lizzie. That's a social mindset that people are ripping away from. Okay. There is a coming, like what was cool ain't cool no more. Okay. These flamboyant displays that these fucking demons have been getting accolades and a lot of recognition for displaying, that shit, they're going to start feeling shame for their dirty ass ways. I'm telling you, karma is really coming full circle, but it's also the reason why this karmic cycle is so impactive is because we are going into a new timeline. All right, so this is very like da 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 energies. Okay, let's get ready for the real show to begin. That's like this karmic shit. I'm like, who cares about these karmic shit? That shit should be done by now. Anyways, let's go into clarification. Yeah, you've been feeling that. The karma balancing out, but that's because you have awareness of your good and your bad karma, and you didn't reject the universe when they asked you or when they prompted you to balance the shit out. You just did, you bit the bullet and you fucking balanced the shit out. So of course this is going to be reaping season for you on a more positive level. Why? Because you were aware of the negative karma and you did what you could to fix it. You know, you did what you could. There's a lot of people who ignored that. So they didn't take the efforts while Saturn was in retrograde trying to bring them down to the reality of certain things and giving them a warning and encouragement to clear karma before it gets fucking cleared for them. Because Granddaddy Saturn is going to try to get you to do it the easy way. But I told you guys, these planets have massive energies, archaic energies. You don't do what Saturn says, you're going to get rocked. I've already seen it. It's not funny. You know, I thought, part of me thought like, bitch, you better be careful, because if there's something you missed in your karma, you about to fucking get that shit slammed on you the way you talking. I know. I'll be cool. I'm fucking tired to death to have my ex clear karma with good, damn it. You can't be worried about exes or other people clearing their karma, because if you're more consumed with somebody else's karma, it's because you are completely oblivious and unaware of your own negative impact that your your darkness has essentially brought out into the world. Oh, I don't have any darkness. Oh, I don't have any bad karma because I didn't do nothing bad to people. Yeah, but your pain pushed good people away that were doing nothing but trying to love you, even if you didn't want to fucks with them. Like if you can't see it, I can't show you straight up, but the world will. Granddaddy Saturn will. All right. I'm so fucking feisty today. Anyways, the sun. Absolutely. I'm telling you, most of you guys are aware of karma, meaning you were aware of your own karmic balance when it was unbalanced, when, you needed to tend to certain things. So for a lot of you, the next couple of months going into 2020, you're going to reap a lot of the abundance. Now, this abundance that my fellow light workers here are watching, this abundance is for something. It's for co-creation. Let me tell you guys something. Before you reincarnated here and you discussed with God, or let me better phrase that, you begged God to come down here and get an opportunity to live life, build things, and do things and experience things you didn't get to in your last lifetime. So when you told God what you wanted to build and make, God told you he had enough money and abundance for you to create everything you discussed. Okay? So there's a lot of abundance that you guys are going to get because you were on your path to co-creating what it was you arranged to co-create. Okay, you're going to get that cash so that you can implement that. It's not to go and do anything else with. So know if you're getting abundance and opportunities, what about you brought that in? It was your magician energy that brought that in, as above, so below, right? Some of you, though, are struggling, because I see this very clearly here. Some of you are stuck in your comfort zone, okay? And are not taking advantage of an opportunity that you manifested, okay? Because really this should read like this: coming out of your comfort zone to burst through the window of opportunity to take something that is for you and snatch that shit up. So why the fuck is this in reverse and this upright? Well, it's because you're stuck in your comfort zone and you're not ready to barge into anything yet. But it's funny, you were ready to manifest it. So what's the delay? What's the holdup? What about this comfort zone can you not detach from? What about you isn't brave enough to come out of your comfort zone, only to have faith that you can go through this window of opportunity and build a whole new comfort zone? I try to tell you guys, it's like, we live in a society that tells you if you become the teacher, you can't ever be the student again, right? If you become a leader, that there ain't a follower in you. There is a leader and a follower in everybody. You just need to be smart enough to know which one you need to use and when, okay? There's a hunter and a gatherer in everybody. Don't be codependent looking at somebody to do either one for you. It's really what causes people to stay in their comfort zone is their lack of ability to build whatever it is that makes them comfortable, build it again somewhere else. So there's like a sacrifice needing to leave this comfort zone to go build another one. Well, I'm doubting that if I leave this comfort zone that I can actually capitalize on this window of opportunity. So fuck it. I'm just going to be content and grateful for this. Meanwhile, the divine's going, really? Is that how you interpreted our messages and our downloads? Really? Okay, so for some of you that feel a little bit stuck, all right, or are challenged with taking an opportunity or coming out of your comfort zone to go after something, fight that spiritual battle, because that's exactly what it is. The darkness knows exactly what's on the other side of this and is hoping you fucking stay there and miss all of it. The divine's trying to get you to go through the window, and the devil's trying to make you think ain't nothing on the other side, or that it's not even possible for your ass to fit through it, which is boom, cloud eye. Anyway, carrying on. Let's go into the devil in reverse. It's a spiritual battle. A lot of you are in between worlds. You're stuck in a void of the old and the new. And this void is a very archaic battle that you have been fighting, because this dark energy has been trying to stop your bloodline from co-creating the amazing shit that you are about to co-create for eons. Like I said, when you win these battles, you guys win it for the bloodline. That's why a lot of us don't have to endure the cruelties that this dark energy has to offer, like our ancestors did. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God. So fight your battles and do them proud. I tell you guys to draw on your ancestors' energy because they're experienced in fighting these battles, right? Draw on their energy, overcome, do it for the bloodline. You guys have kids, you're fighting these spiritual battles. No, say your kids won't have to fight them. They're gonna get to be spoiled and live through life thinking it was always like this. Meanwhile, like, you know, good work, guys. The High Priestess in reverse. This is that spiritual battle that your higher self won. And now, I just want to show you this because the High Priestess, right, is in reverse, meaning everything that has been cultivating under, think of pregnancy, it's cooked. It's you don't know if it's a boy or a girl, right? Because there's this unknown, but you know something's there. Or under the water, you can see the surface, but you know there's stuff underneath the water, but you don't know what's there if you're just sitting on the shore. You're just looking at the surface, right? So there's some clarity that comes in about what you just overcame, about what you won, about how you're able to move forward now that you've overcome this. Because it wasn't stagnation. It was you were fighting a spiritual battle, two opposing energies, the divine trying to make you love yourself enough to move. The devil trying to convince you there was nowhere to go. All right? You're coming out of that. You're able to descend from your high priestess into the 3D. You're bringing certain things together now. Things are going to start picking up. You know, I think a lot of what you're reaping, you will share with the people closest to you, only to realize the people closest to you are living out reaping season too. And they have shit they want to share. You've got carrots, broccoli, and fucking cauliflower. Well, they got fucking, you know, plump chickens and foal and all them sitting there. You know, now you guys are trading. Now everybody's feeling abundant. Now the new world develops. Right? We used to barter back in the day, eh? You know, I go to Jamaica, my family lives in the country in Jamaica. It never fails when I go down there. It don't even matter, 2020, 20, whatever. Everybody's still bartering, man. I'll do this for this, this for this. Come fix my house for this. I'll do this for this, because we see the value in one another instead of just the value in the coin. I love coin, you know, not more than I love people, humans. There's no amount of money that will outweigh love. The fuck I look like some zombie ass nigga. Excuse my language. Get it back together. Oh, I'm hungry. That's why I'm like this. I keep forgetting to eat. And so I get hungry, hangry. Oh, and then what's under unity? Justice. Told you. October's about to be lit. Angel gang gang. You guys are about to understand what divine justice really means, what it looks like. Some of you have been waiting a very long time. Some of you didn't wish nothing bad on nobody. You were just trying to tell God, yo, God, please let me have faith. Like, please help me have faith, because all this shit is trying to get me to not. Then you maintained your faith. That's the thing. You thought God didn't answer you. No, no, no. God wanted you to still have faith even still. I tell you guys, it's either David or Daniel. You know, God, the devil told God, like, I will take everything from this man, and I promise you when I'm done with him, he's going to be done with you. And God said, go ahead, but I bet you he won't. The devil took everything from that man, and he still looked up, only to be given everything. That's how this works. Faith, 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 faith. It's like it keeps playing in my fucking ears, yo. Yeah, some of you aren't ready. some of you, like I said, some of you have been waiting for this karmic justice to come in a very long time and transform. The death is in reverse, right? And I'll tell you why. Because a lot of you transformed even without getting this karmic justice brought down to you. You transform and evolved off of the skin of your own faith, off of the bond with your creator. This justice then comes in from said creator and then transforms you in ways you couldn't believe. You're going to get help on your ascension journey, okay? You are going to get support in making it from one karmic cycle to another. Some of you are struggling, all right, in between these worlds of the old and the new. You have to make a dedicated decision to yourself of who you want to be and how you want to live, and then the rest will get a little easier there. That can stay, that can't come, whatever, right? The Emperor on the bottom. Some of our divine masculines are in stagnation. Some of our divine masculines are in stagnation because they aren't just choosing to start or end a relationship. They're essentially choosing to be them. Whether it's I'm leaving this relationship to be me, or I'm embarking in this relationship because I can't be me. But the stagnation that some of our divine masculines are feeling aren't about love interests. It's about that whole, who am I? Who do I want to go into the next karmic cycle being? Because I want to be the most authentic version of myself so that I don't have to play this whole stripping of the fucking ego thing every 5 to 10 years, right? All right, let's get into clarification. What's good, chica? Diamondea. Thank you, Diamondea. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you guys connect with me and you feel me the way you do, because I give you me. I'm not an astrologer. You guys still fuck with me. You know, I smoke pot. Many of you don't. You still fuck with me. The acceptance I gain from you has given me a lot of confidence, right? You thought I came into Tarot with all this confidence. No, I got a lot of it from you guys. Salt water. Don't do that. She gonna make me fucking cry, yo. You know I'm like you, and our Queen of Swords don't like to receive things. Thank you, mamas. I love you. Some of us, me and her, we struggle with receiving. Anyways. Yeah, man, I fucks with her. She's part of the reason why you guys even see me in your feeds. She's been supporting me. Unrequited love. Told you a lot of the masculines are coming out of unrequited love, or masculines or feminine, don't even matter. A lot of you are coming out of unrequited love, but what's bringing you out of the unrequited love is yourself. I can't be who I want to be with this person. The person I want to be is rejected by this person, or this person doesn't reflect who the fuck I am at this stage of my life now. Maybe they did then, but they don't now. That's a tough decision to make. Unrequited love, it was love nonetheless, right? Even though there's not enough chemistry or attraction, it's still love. That's a tough, because then it really just comes down to who are you and what do you want? That's why I never tell you guys if someone's your masculine or feminine, because I don't fucking know. We address why you don't know and the blockages inside you. So all of a sudden you have these aha moments, right? Anyway, let your friends help. Let your friends help. And what I'm getting is some of your friends have told you that this romance that you are in, or this karmic relationship, or whatever, is unrequited. Some of you have had exterior people reflect to you that this relationship doesn't look good on the outside, or the energy seems off, or people are uncomfortable when they're around these unrequited relationships because people can feel that it's unrequited. It's awkward. especially if you are in a loving relationship. Like imagine dinner for double dating under those circumstances, you know. That's not fun. Some of you do go on double dates only for your friend to call you after and be like, yo, is everything all right? Because something don't seem right. And then for you to burst out and actually express that your feelings aren't, you know, you're not in a good place with this person, or you don't feel the same or whatever. And then your friend actually enlightens you to the fact that this is a change in you. This is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, maybe you aren't who you were before, you know? So yeah, there's that. Carrying on. Some of you, it's unrequited friendships. Some of you, sometimes this is harder than your partner. Because these unrequited friendships, some of them are like fucking 10, 20 years deep. They've been unrequited. Say you know somebody for 20 years and the friendship has been unrequited for 10, but there's this attachment. Some of you have unrequited friendships that need to be let go, right? You don't have anything in common with each other anymore. You guys hang out and talk about things, but the dialogue, it's just not free flowing. There's a lot of blockages because it's just the interests are changing. So it's like you're talking about what it is you're talking about, but your friend doesn't have interest anymore. And it's not that they don't have interest in you. It's that what you're talking about doesn't really dawn on them. Or they're talking about some shit and you're just kind of bored with it, over it, you know, and you're just kind of like, I don't want to hear this shit anymore. Or I don't want to, some of you have a social circle and you get anxiety prior to going out with them. If you allow yourself to do that and still go out with them, that is a huge codependency issue. Like there's no way I would get together with anybody that made me fucking feel like that. But I'm a different type of bitch, okay? But anyway. I'm hangry. I'm sorry. I'm so, I keep catching myself sounding irritated. I'm also on this organic weed. It just don't hit like the pharmaceutical grade shit. But anyways. Hi, the mummy ritual. Yes. I know I have to go eat. That's how I know I've been cranky. People are like, yeah, go eat. They feel the cranky energy. All right. Yeah, Lizzie, I'm going to just say I'm picking up on Lizzie's energy, okay? Or else I'd be fine. But Lizzie all up in this room with her feisty energy. Yeah, I am on organic reed dandruff, okay? Don't be laughing at me. I'm doing the best I can with my codependency addiction issues, okay? What's when I've been moody and feisty? It's full moon energy too, right? It's just, and a lot of what we're moody and feisty with could be things that we're trying to avoid, right? Stay optimistic. Oh, this was in reverse. Some of you have not, some of you are really struggling. Some of you are waiting, okay, for divine justice. And a lot of what that justice is as a person who's going to love and respect you in all the ways that you hadn't been respected. Some people are losing optimism. You can't wait without the optimism. It just doesn't work. It's dead time. You're not supposed to be waiting. You're supposed to be exercising patience. If you're exercising patience, you're optimistic. You're praying. Guys, there's 657 people. Can I get you guys to like the video, please? Thank you. And for all that have donated, I really appreciate that. I get very shy about that shit. You know, so I appreciate that. Okay. Saltwater damn near had me fucking cry because that's my sister. But anyway, yeah, there's no waiting without the optimism. Then it's dead time. So some of you guys need to continue to stay optimistic about what it is you're waiting for, which does seem to be love. Okay. A lot of you will reap that, but it's like, what steps did you take to reap it? You know, did you detach from the relationships that didn't serve you? Did you heal from those detachments and allow yourself to transform and truly be different? You know, did you leave the relationships that didn't allow you to be who you really are so that you could move forward in your new path, connecting and dominating the fucking world with people who are a reflection of who you are? But you have to know who the fuck you are. Like I told you guys in the other collective, there is no union or match if you haven't come into union with yourself. Because if you haven't come into union with yourself, you don't know who you are. Then there is no match. Meaning the divine person that you're supposed to be with could come towards you, but you won't think you have anything in common with them because you haven't revealed those commonalities in yourself yet through your own ascension process, learning and development. There is no year yet. I sound dead inside. I'm sorry. First time here, Latanya. Hey, welcome. This opportunity come through, phone interview, video interview, and then internship offer. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Good luck, honey. Really good vibes. Like I said, that could be reaping season for you, right? Where you're getting this internship opportunity, because that reaping is essentially the Empress energy. That internship is the birth of this new career path, this new abundance you're about to unlock in yourself. That's pregnancy energy. That is, because that's been cooking. You've been going to school, you've been applying, you've been on the market. That's all been cooking in the background, right? Now you're about to birth. So these are we saw 3 aces in the pre-shuffle energy, which I thought was amazing. Oh yeah. Release your ex. No shit. I mean, do we really need to talk about this any further? I feel like I've already like addressed this so many times, like release your ex. Now, outside of like releasing an ex-partner for all the reasons we discussed in this reading, because obviously you can't be yourself in that relationship or who you've evolved to be. This is releasing your expectations surrounding your optimism and how long the divine is going to take to work out the miracles you're begging for to happen. Right? You go to the divine, you ask for miracles, but you don't have a fucking clue. All of this serendipitous butterfly effect, all that shit that has to happen in order for you to get what it is you're asking for here. So have a little bit of grace, appreciation, and respect for the divine and all the work it takes to make your wildest dreams come true. Chachi, come say hi to the people on the YouTube, Chachi. Come say hi to the people on the YouTube. Where's my Bubby? Oh, Chachi. Oh, she's so disrespectful. See, when I call first, you don't want me, right? Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels. I know I love her too. Please further clarify this. Trust the situation. It's trusting that your faith will bring you. Do you believe or not? Do you guys believe in God or not? Do you believe that he hears you when you talk to him or not? Do you believe he's heard your cries and your asks and everything? Do you believe it? Like, because this is crunch time. This is what it's about. You ain't reaping if you don't believe. I'm telling you, because you might even reap it, but because you don't believe, you'll send that shit fucking packing. You'll pass that shit by. Like I said, the devil's telling you in the cabin that your fucking carrots and your broccoli ain't growing. Meanwhile, they're thriving and you don't go to check. It's nonsense. You need to trust that your optimism works. You need to trust that God hears your prayers, because a lot of you have been waiting so long that you're doubting it, that God hears you. That's the devil coming in at crunch time, trying to get you at your legs, because he knows your legs are tired. I told you the devil's the goat. He'll come up to about your knees. Doesn't mean he can't knock out your knees. He absolutely can. And for some of you, he's absolutely trying. He's trying to knock you at your legs of your faith in the final hour when you should be cuddled up with God, already thanking him for your blessings, because you can feel them coming in. They come in the 5D first, so you should know exactly what you're about to get. What you are trusting, okay, is how it's going to come in. You're relinquishing control to how this plays out, but you have no doubt in hell that it's about to happen, because a lot of you have faith in the bullshit ass karmics that you have, or the bullshit ass friends that talk shit about you, but you don't believe in God and the angels who run road for you all day. It's pitiful. Okay. It's funny. I channeled today. I'm like, yo, there's a lot of people who believe that the 13th is like evil, but they don't believe in God. Like a lot of people choose to believe the dumbest things, but they won't believe like the only real things that matter. So I'm not saving this live. Fuck it. I always say that and then save it because I don't know why it automatically saves. Finances and career, financial issues are, for some of you that are not withdrawing from the people that you need to in your life, they're going to start negatively impacting you. This could be meaning calling you up with problems. So if you've got an unrequited relationship, you have a friend that don't give a fuck about what you got going on in your life, will call you with their problems anytime, won't care if you're at work, have to get up, nothing. Some of you are going to realize that you're actually not getting enough sleep, or that you've missed certain important calls because you were dealing with it. Like, you're really going to get, it's going to get brought to the forefront of what needs to be dropped. I told you, karma, granddaddy Saturn, he's going to make you drop it. He's trying to be nice about it. He really is, because he's grandpa. But he is going to get his way. There is going to be, like, this is I've already seen it played out, guys. This is why I'm so sure. With everyone. This is happening. Time to reap what you guys sowed, for good or for bad. Okay? For good or for bad. And if you've been conscious about that and working on your good karma, you have nothing to fear. Even the bad karma you're going to have come in, you have nothing to fear because you already knew it was coming. You already knew it was coming. Yeah, we're done with that. Express your love. Some of you have somebody who was cultivating this expression to you for God knows how long, only for you to reap a beautiful expression of love from somebody that births a whole new relationship, whether friend, family, lover, right? It's funny how something so small can create something so massive. But I told you, these angels aren't picking their nose in their bum. They're actually out here putting in that work. Some of you are going to realize that you're going to see the serendipity. You're going to see the butterfly effect concept. You're going to understand that this is bigger than you. That's why it's like we should not wait. We should just be patient, because if we're patient, we understand that what we're asking for, what we want, it impacts more than us. It requires more support than just us, especially from the divine. So be patient, and patient. This shouldn't be so painful if you know and you trust God that you're gonna reap. Then what's the problem? You should be thanking God already that he confirmed this shit for you in the 5D. Because if you're reaping, he already showed you what you're going to reap. You already know. So it's lit for you. Or it should be. Or let's hope so. Okay. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. No, I'm hangry tonight. And I'm sweating. My pits are a little sweaty. And ow. And I need to go and get some food, so I don't rip someone's head off on the way to get some food. The road rage. I don't like driving when I'm hungry. All right. I'm going to wrap with an Aboriginal. Yes. And a fastusless max. God is proud that you allowed him to change your entire timeline, that you allowed him to bring you back on course to exactly what it was you guys discussed and agreed upon, that you begged him to come down here and do originally in place. It's fantastic. April. Hey, babes. Cleopatra. Just joining. What, you didn't miss much, girl, except for my bitter little ass, my grumpy little ass, talking shit. I just wanted to check and do a little full moon reading. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and guardian angels, for connecting me with the collective every day. For all of you guys that book personal readings with me, yo, you guys really impact me in a deep way. I'm an empath, you know. I feel you guys. I think of you guys. I know when you're thinking about me and talking about me. That's just something I've always known forever. Like, but I can't call everyone I know talking about me and be like, But I feel you guys. I stay connected to you guys. You guys have taught me a lot about my own. Every time I do, because I do all of them live, not pre-recorded, every time I do a reading, the person I'm doing the reading for was drawn to me at the exact time sync. It's so strange how everything syncs up. That's why if people need to cancel, as long as you don't take advantage of my time and over cancel, I have no problem with it. You know, most of you guys don't mind if I have to reschedule once in a blue moon, right? So, because it's always for a reason, right? Sometimes people will forget the appointment or fuck up the time zone, and I have to reschedule only to connect with them, and the energy be so different that they say, oh, I know why that happened. You're like, yeah, good. At least somebody knows. All right, thirsty earth. Thirsty, baby, bring it over here. Thirsty, baby, bring it over here. Plain Jane, get me. Okay, let me stop. All right. Thirsty earth. I just got a view of a huge downpour of water after drought. So what that means, that could mean if you are a farmer or no farmers and you have been struggling with dry or no rain, a lot of farmers struggle with that hard. There's going to be a massive downpour. It's like the divine knows the earth is thirsty somewhere where you're at. That requires you to reap something. For some of you, this is your lack of bringing yourself into who you are in your experience. It's like, why is if you're the earth, like your earth is your reality right now, why is it thirsty? Water is typically emotions, you know, like why is your earth thirsty? What is it you are lacking fulfillment wise at the core of who you are, you know? All right, let's get into it here. Once there was a greedy frog. Oh, shit. Once there was a greedy frog and he liked to take things that other animals needed. One day he decided to collect all the water from the creek and store it in his giant mouth, leaving all the other animals with nothing to sustain themselves through the hot summer. As the animals and the land got thirstier through the heat of the hot, dry summer, they got together to beg him to release the water from his giant mouth. And they got no reply as his mouth was so full that he couldn't talk. One day, as the animals were dehydrated and close to death, suddenly the frog started to shudder and then began to hiccup. With the next hiccup, he could no longer hold the water in his mouth anymore, and the water came gushing out, filling the creek and bringing life back into the bush again. The frog quietly hopped away and was never seen again. Life is very busy for you, and sometimes you can burn the candle at both ends for too long. So that eventually burns to the center and causes you pain as the flames scorch your fingers. Common sense says blow one end and the candle out to make it easier to manage, or better still, extinguish the candle altogether. Time to take some sensible decisions about your health, or you may quickly find yourself burnt out with very little energy to sustain the flame. Fuck. I know what that means for me, but like the divine's really on my ass. Okay. But for you guys, for the collective, it's like this frog. Some of you have gone through the better part of your experience not expressing your true self emotionally. You were like this hiccup. So if water is emotions and this frog had all this water holding it gluttonously, meaning for some of you, you stopped your love from flowing to people. You were almost selfish with it. Some of you are going to be forced to express, to let go, to release some really deep emotions. And for a lot of you, this purge is going to initiate the new version of you. It's the last leg, guys. And when I say the last leg, I'm talking about for this part. This is a never ending process. This might take multiple more lifetimes. Like, so where are we rushing to? Right? So yeah, guys, that's your spread. Okay, I'll read a couple more comments and then wrap it up. Show you guys for a bit. Wow, 688 people, 491 likes. Can I get everybody to like the reading? For those that came at the tail end, still like it, you can reverse back and watch. I appreciate it. I say that because I love everything I watch, even if I don't like it or not. If I watch it and consume it, I like the shit. This is probably the deepest, darkest thing. Ben hopes, no signs. 555 of Cancer. Like I said early on, thank you. I've got 5 kids. Thank you for your support from jump. Yo, straight up. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Has anybody been feeling any reaping energy already? Like, have you guys started reaping already? Reaping, reaping, reaping. What'd you guys get? I want to know. What'd you get? You guys got shit? Don't smoke. Yeah, I know. I need to stop. Yeah, somebody booked that. Somebody booked that. That was the divine on me about the smoking, yo. And the only reason why I smoke on the videos, because honestly, I'm high prior to, before, like, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not smoking and then sit here and talk about codependency with you guys when I just ripped a whole fucking spliff and I'm going to rip a whole one after. Like, I'm in an ascension process with you guys, you know? So it's like, and I don't really have a lot of codependency issues. If anything, I have commitment issues. I more have like addiction issues, you know? And I share that with you guys, or else who the fuck am I? Right? I'm so grumpy. It's so fucked. I gotta go eat. Yeah, I shouldn't even be smoking while I'm hungry. You just smoke quick. What? Yes, that's the shit I want to hear. That's so inspirational. AJ, honestly, the smoking, it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way I indulge in it. It's inappropriate. Like, I smoke way too much pot, whether it's organic or not. Like, when I went and got the organic pot, I was driving home. The divine's like, really, Destiny? Really? You can't curb the divine. No, I'm gonna quit for me. Guys, I'm not saying anything's wrong with pot. I'm just saying, like, I don't deal with it properly. I want to be a sober person. I've been smoking my whole life. Thank you, Indigo, Arthur. Appreciate you. 2 months out of the dark night. Nice. Guys, if you're in this ascension process, these dark nights shouldn't even faze you, because you're going to come in and out of them forever. I feel like if you've really ascended, you're going to willingly go into dark nights, because I think that in the beginning of this ascension process, the divine brings these things that kind of initiate these dark nights of the soul that we have to look internally. It's like you're in so much pain, you're on your knees, you have nothing else to do but look inward. Shit. I forgot what I was going to say. I totally lost my train of thought. This is exactly why I need to quit smoking. Thor, get out of there. Oh my God. So the other night, Thor did rip down 4 o'clock in the morning. There was there's a lot of feral animals in my area. And Thor really ripped down the whole fucking blinds in my room. Yeah. She didn't even make a sound. That bitch didn't give a fuck. Dark nights. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, dark nights. Oh yeah, I remember now. See, it's only the short-term memory that's be fucked up. My long-term's fine. Wait, there it goes again. When you get ascended, the divine kind of prompts them. These dark nights, eventually you start putting yourself into hermit mode purposely, right? You start going into the dark nights because you're not afraid of what's there. You're not afraid of the dark anymore. Okay, you've balanced out your inner light and darkness, so you don't fear that. You understand how to utilize that. Okay, and it's like, okay, what have I learned in my ascension process so that I can now have control of when I go into the deepest, darkest parts of myself instead of making the divine rock me? That's what tower moments are. You know, it's like, that's what Saturn will do. You know, it's like, it's forceful. I'm very afraid about how the divine is going to force me to quit smoking, because that shit won't be a game. But doing the best I can, right? Hey, Eliza or Liz. Hey, I'm so bad at like pronouncing names and shit. Yeah, a woman. If all your kids are going to be best vessels for you, mom. Yeah, I do. I do in person. I just don't do them out of my house. So you've got to like, we have to talk about that, because I'm like, you know, paranoid. Like, I'm not afraid to do person readings. I just need to know where they're going to be at, because they ain't going to be in my ends or by me. I'm close with you guys, just not that close. You guys have my number. You guys have my WhatsApp. You guys have my Skype. You guys have everything. Like, can I have my address? Thank you. I received that prayer, and I thank you, because you guys know that like I really am trying to quit. I'm a Cancer sun. I'm an Aries moon. I'm a Virgo rising, and a Gemini Venus. Mommy ritual, because I smoke too much. It's too much, and for too long. And what I'm trying to co-create doesn't have room for me being some fucking pothead all day. I'm very active though, like I'm very high functioning, but like I think to myself, bitch, you're so high functioning. Like, what if you actually quit? Like, you really like conquer some shit. My rising is no, my rising is actually Virgo. It's my moon that's Aries. Going too fast, going too fast. Yes, thank you for everyone who tuned into the reading. I'm done. I'm not going to pull any more cards. At the end of these lives, I just chat with you guys for a little bit, you know, and that's all. But the reading's done. So thank you guys for everybody who tuned in. And I'll have your monthly readings in about a week and a half or so. And I will do the best. I will dig deep into the deepest parts of myself, and I will have all 12 signs. I was so close, man. But when it's done, it's done. It's like I don't have any more messages for you fucking people. It's like, this cow is pumped. I don't think I'm going to save this one, man. I know I have to replace the weed with something. I just think working out's boring. I used to be really athletic as a kid, like played a lot of sports, competed in like Taekwondo and shit. I feel like I need to get back into maybe martial arts again and shit. And I can work on my rage issues there too. The free readings, I never stopped doing free readings. Just go about it differently now. I'm doing free readings my whole life, with or without cards, yo. I'm telling you, I'm an empath for serious. I love you guys, eh? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. 600 people in a live. That shit's wicked, man. And thank you guys for showing me so much love this month on these readings, and liking, sharing, subscribing, reaching out to me, letting me know how my readings, like, you know, connected with you. Because it feels weird to say my readings, because they're for me too. Somehow, some way. Yes, the scenarios, I'm pretty general with how I interpret them. But the energy, I'm part of the collective too, no? Even though I try to like tell myself otherwise, and not in a narcissistic way, but more of a like, what the fuck is going on kind of way, you know? You only get my WhatsApp and shit if you book a reading with me. Like, come on, guys. I'm not out here like thirst trapping it with my like contact beats out there. Like, come on. Mahalo, Mahala. Get what? Just email me, guys, if you want like readings and shit. Just email me for them. And they're exactly like what you see here in their live, okay? Don't ask me for pre-recordeds, guys. I'm an empath. How would I do that? I'm not an astrologer. I don't need birthdays. Quite frankly, I don't even need you guys to talk to me about what it is you want to talk about. It's so cool how it works. I just pray and pull the cards. It just seems, I don't know. Thank you, Indigo. I'm happy that you found purpose in it, found use in the reading. These messages, guys, they're, you know, I'm grateful for them too, shit. I'm from Toronto, East Side, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I forget I have to tell you guys that because you guys are Americans. Or not all of you guys. I have to say I have a lot of Toronto peeps on here. Shout out to my Toronto folk, 416 GTA babies, or 416-647-705. Yes, Andrea. Honestly, I'm supposed to go to my friend. I don't know. I have to try to find dog care, but my friend wants me to come. Like she like rates hotels and shit. She's like, yo, I got a wicked deal. Come to Miami. So if I do go out to Miami in October, I will let you guys know because I can do in-person readings out of the hotel. No, I'm not gay and I'm not a man, guys. For those that keep asking me if I'm a man, I'm just not a weak bitch, okay? Like I'm 100% woman, okay? I'm 150%, 50% the men that half of you niggas can't be. Okay, I'm definitely not saving this video. All right? I don't know in the comments, but I don't really get phased because people say crazy shit in the comments, man. That just makes me laugh. You know? I know I'm shaped like a fucking 16-year-old boy, but shit, I ain't one fuck. Nah, they're not even trolling. Like, I have some real weirdos on here bringing some dark shit. Like, that shit's like, I don't even give a fuck about that shit. I know, right? A man where, you guys are so, guys, don't get me all, like, fucked up and blushing and shit. Because, like, I don't receive well. Like, yeah. Yeah, they're fucking idiots. Like, honestly, though, I'm really trying not to put energy into the lower vibrational shit because I feel like demons want to bait me and stuff. And it's like, I'm not, like, I am balanced with my shadow side. I'm really not the one to bait out. Like, I'll have you questioning how dark you are or how light you are. Like, don't, that's why I don't delete anything. I leave all of the shit, you know, because I let you guys be free on there. What the fuck? It's a collective. I'm here in the collective. Say what you want. The only thing that gets deleted is like that satanic, like some dude came on here talking about wanting to fuck virgins and shit. And I was just like, oh my God. Like YouTube will block and put into spam the, yeah, like great reading, hashtag, because the hashtag looks fucked up. But then you have like these demonic people saying these fucked up things and they get through, and then those will be the ones I filter out and delete. Otherwise, I don't delete the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like low vibrational, high vibrational. It's a blend between the two. It's just that demonic shit, you know, that I have to remove off of the shit because the vibration is strong. Like it's so foul that it actually leaves an imprint on the shit. So I have to erase it. But people telling me like I look like a man or I sound like a man, like that shit doesn't rock the core, you know. I just make jokes being like, you guys are assholes, and, you know, fuck off and whatever, you know. That's it. I gotta come off this shit. 120. Hour and 20 minutes. I love how you guys just chill with me. I just can't do, the reason why I don't come on a lot is because I really do come off of this stuff, you know, between the responding to the comments, because I really try to, you know, the readings themselves, mines are a bit long, right? Like it is a lot, you know, and social media, it's very draining. So I have to be able to detach. And it's what, 2 weeks? Like it's not So I like doing the collective spread in between the monthlies, because then that I think is a cool way to stay connected with you guys, because energetically I'm very connected with the collective that's embraced me. So I want to stay with that. But at the same time, like, I have to come off or else it's going to be the same shit. And if I'm saying the same shit, that means I'm stuck in the same place. So a lot of the times I saw Queen Street. A lot of the times, when you don't see me, I'm going about my own life. I'm still praying, meditating, downloading, but I have to be able to disconnect so I can focus internally and practice everything that I'm running my mouth on here to you guys, right? Yeah, no, I just explained why I don't come on a lot. It's too saturated. There's nothing like, what do you guys want? I'm not a cow to be pumped. You know, spiritual hygiene, absolutely. You know, it's like, thank you. You guys love my glasses, these glasses. I've had people ask me for like the actual model number and shit. I've sent it to you guys. Yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. It's just like I have to, that's just, I don't know. I can't describe it to you. I'm on some kind of cycle. The divine's like, okay, go and share and then come back, and then go and share and then come back. It's like, you know, thank you, SL Hubbard, because I share exactly what I feel too, and I'm genuine with the shit, you know, and I try to keep the low vibrational energies away, you know, my low vibrational energies away, even though I was a bit, you know, cranky today, but, you know, I still kept it as high vibes as I could. It's like, I can't come here running my mouth when I'm not in a good place. Thank you, Roxanne. Thank you. I try to be transparent with you guys, or else there's no point being on this shit, yo. Like, I don't know. It's so crazy because, like, I understand how we beg to be reincarnated here, and then to see how people piss away the experience and like reject God. Like there's people who beg God to come down here only to sit down here and reject him. Oh, my jacket. Yeah. I went to the fucking X, had my jacket stolen. It's like, I took it off for a second to eat some corn because I didn't want to get it on like my jacket, and the fucking shit got swiped quick. But it was a rookie move on my behalf, yo. I shouldn't have had it hanging up on the shit like that. But fuck, I was so upset I had to leave my friends. I was like, they're like, oh, come on. I'm like, what? I'm not in the right frame of mind to be around the collective right now. Okay. Miami needs an exorcist. I love you guys. You guys are my people. That's something I would say. Yeah, anyway, so then I went to Rudsack. I fucking love Rudsack for winter jacket and leather apparel, because it's Canadian leather. You don't pay as much. So I got a $700 jacket, but for Destiny prices, for $315. And it's not even black. The shit's navy blue. So I'm not basic like all these hoes. Yeah, I'm not saving this reading, man. It's too much. Yeah, right? It's nice, right? It's cold, man. It's getting cold. Yeah, but I can't. I gotta go. I gotta get food. I gotta run road a little bit. But I appreciate you guys tuning in with me, and I like chilling with you guys at the end. You guys say funny shit. I realize how much alike we are. You guys are funny. You guys have an energy vibration. I pick up on it, right? Because we're live. It's different. And when I do the videos, I have to look at your comments. Your comments I connect with because that's energy, but like, it's different in the collective readings. It's like you're connecting to people that you can't see or feel or shit. Here, it's like you guys are active. Like, girl, bye. I love you, Veronica. I ain't complaining. I ain't talking shit. Yeah, the navy blue's fire, right? Yes, guys, have a magical weekend, yo. I feel good about this full moon, opposed to how I did this reading in this irritated place. It's only because I haven't eaten nothing for the day and it's 7 o'clock. So except for coffee and like maybe a little brekkie, but it's not enough. But I feel amazing. Like I know what time it is. Like, yes, Aisha. Happy full moon. Yeah, that's what I meant. Happy harvest moon, guys. Happy harvest moon. Don't be afraid to reap for good or for bad. Go to God and say, I am willing. I am open. Just really what it is with karma. You really need to just tell God, like, I believe that regardless if I have to get bad karma, that karmic justice be laid regardless. You believe in justice, like from like an ethereal sense. Nothing but good things. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th too. This is fantastic energy. Friday the 13th, like don't get all fucked up with the 13th energy, because then what it does is gets you to perpetuate negative energy once a year or twice a year or however often Friday the 13th comes. Some bullshit. Now you fuck up that whole day because you told yourself the day before bad things are going to happen because it's the 13th. You know how many beautiful babies are born on the 13th of Friday? Some of you were born on the 13th of Friday. Beautiful people. I'm going to go to my little Jamaican spot before it closes at 9 o'clock. Get me some curry goat, rice and peas, some porridge. What day is it today? No porridge today, porridge tomorrow. So I'll probably get some soup, something like that. But yeah. No, God doesn't control karma. God set the rules. His angels and the dark and the light control how that goes. That's why I tell you guys, if you balance out your karma and you tame your inner demons, the people that plot on you and wish you harm, while you're sleeping, going about your business, doing your thing, guess what your inner demons are doing? Fucking up their sleep, talking to their nearest and dearest, having their nearest and dearest look at them funny. Okay, like but you didn't do that. That's why it's happening, because there's a balance that has to occur. It's law. So be mindful about where you are on that. Make sure you're balanced. Make sure that, listen, we all fuck up. Okay? But when I fuck up, I have to do right by that. Even if I don't like the person. I'd be like, listen, I'm sorry. Okay? Right? I'm sorry, but okay, we need to move on. Swerving from your energy. I wait to take classes. Yeah, I do the tarot classes. You guys don't have to commit to the whole session. You guys could book the tarot class by the hour if you wanted to. I just set it up as a package so that there is a discount. If you wanted to do that whole full session, it's cheaper essentially to do it that way, but you can do it however you want to. But there's a couple of good readers. I told you guys on the monthlies, I'm not going to be doing shout outs like that. I know I do it for you guys. I even tried to reach out to some readers for you guys, but it's just like, I'm not going to go there. It's like, it's a hit or miss. A lot of these readers aren't as open and are not as loving. And you should feel that through the reading though. Like you don't need to take my word. You should feel that than others. Some are genuinely on some high priestess link up cis string type shit. And then others aren't. You know what I mean? So it's just like the shouting out, like I'm gonna be cool on that. If you guys want to know the type of readers I fucking, watch personally, just email me and shit. I'll tell you, I don't care. And I apologize if I shouted somebody out who didn't want to be shouted out. I just didn't feel like I need to ask for permission because why would I do that? Yeah, Ramblin' Mike, yo, I can't tell you the last time I've connected to resonated with one of his readings. I just let him play if I'm feeling down and out because he's just so jolly but he's strong, He's the type of reader you go read if you just got your heart broken. Because he's just going to make you feel all love. I think I found him after some heartbreak. I mean, the list goes on. Yes, thanks, Days Rod. I appreciate you guys. I don't let that shit bother me. I don't let things get my attention easily. You guys need to be mindful about how easy you let things get your attention and play you out of your positions, And And I can say something as easy as play you out of position, like you let somebody's negative comment or negative act towards you fuck up your whole day. That's letting darkness play you out of your position, you know? Yes, I'm in Canada. Spiritually knowing better and doing better. Okay, because a lot of people know better but don't do better, and it's evident in their lives. Okay. Catch myself before what now? I'm on the way, roll up. I've got to go. Yeah, I like Angelic Ascensions. I think I know her. Yeah, I like her. I think I like her. She's pretty. You see her face, right? Yeah, I like her, yo. She always has a calming voice, and sometimes she has her babies. You can hear them squeaking in the corner. She's such a badass. I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. I like her too. You see me on Road, you like the approach. You guys are funny. You guys are trying to chop me on the internet. Yes, Linda, do the hermit mode, but be controlled about it. You know, be controlled about it because you have the power to go into those hermit modes. You don't need to wait for the divine to force you in there. All right, I gotta go, man. I'm fucking dying. No, I don't do Twitter. Guys, I'm not like plugged in with social media like that. Like, you can tell on my Instagram. I don't know the last time I fucking posted on Instagram. I more look at Instagram as like a consumer, a way to message or some shit like that. But my shit's still private. Like if you hit me up with that fucking 0 posts, 14 followers, and no picture and 1,000 fucking, you know, following, you're getting washed, man. Like you're not, you know. Anyways. I'm not saving this shit. I need to find a way to I need to take it off. All right. I'm going to enjoy the weekend, guys. Okay. You guys be safe. All right. And I will see you guys for the October. The October. Enjoy, reap. All right. Don't think bad-minded about the people you know are not going to enjoy what they reap. All right. Don't worry about them. Focus on you. And stay optimistic about everything that it was you put up to the divine to sow, okay? I love you guys more than you know. Until next time, keep letting your inner angels live. Ciao.